Welcome back to Pirate News. I'm Louis Olvera.
And I'm Bryn Connolly. In today's newscast, we will discuss Seton Hall sports and your 5-day forecast.
Seton Hall is offering many interesting, challenging summer classes and programs for students who want to earn credit toward a degree, delve into a new subject, or study abroad. Anyone can sign up for classes, and whether you are enrolled at the university, returning home from another school, or looking for a genuine college experience while still in high school, the school is offering a handful of courses that run from May to July, and registration begins March 13th.
In celebration of Women's History Month and the 80th anniversary of the incorporation of women on campus, scholars and advocates from across the nation will explore and present their research at Seton Hall's annual Women and Gender Conference. The event will take place on March 24th from 8 to 4 p.m. Nominations are currently being accepted by the Women and Gender Studies Advisory Board for the Women of the Year Award, which is presented at the luncheon to a woman who has made significant contributions to the success of women at the university. Registration for the event is free to all members of the university.
A recent Seton Hall poll states that 46% of Americans support for allowing betting on sporting events, while 42% said it was a bad idea. This is a substantial increase from 2010 when Fairleigh Dickinson had a poll that showed 39% of Americans supporting it, with 54% saying it was a bad idea. Younger people are twice as likely to say allow it than those over 60 years old. The poll was conducted among 626 adults across the country on both landlines and cell phones.
The second annual South Orange Maplewood Film Festival is set to take place in a few weeks, and as part of Seton Hall's relationship with SOMA, an exclusive 2-hour session has been dedicated to Seton Hall films. These will include 17 works from both students and alumni. According to Professor William Pace, the films range from lighthearted comedies to deeply personal issues.
And now we'll head over to Tim Best with your Seton Hall sports update. Tim?
Thanks, Lewis. Hey there, Pirate Nation. This is Tim Best here with your Seton Hall Sports Update. The men's basketball team hosted Georgetown in its 2016-17 home finale Tuesday night at the Prudential Center in a game that could potentially make or break their NCAA tournament resume. The Pirates got off to a good start as they held an 8-point halftime lead. However, they struggled out of the gates in the second half, allowing Georgetown to have the lead for the majority of the half. The Pirates didn't give up, though, as they scored the final 6 points of the game to escape with a 62-59 win. Angel Delgado had himself quite a night, breaking a single-season Big East rebounding record, grabbing his 1,000th career rebound, and scoring the go-ahead bucket with just over a minute to go. The team will wrap up its regular season on Saturday when they visit the 13th-ranked Butler Bulldogs. Tip-off is scheduled for 2:30 p.m. at historic Hinkle Fieldhouse. On the women's side of the hardwood, Kayla Hilaire was one of 2 unanimous selections to the Big East All-Freshman team on Wednesday. Hilaire and the rest of the team will now head to the Big East tournament in Milwaukee as the number 8 seed and will face 9th seeded Providence at 7:30 p.m. on Saturday. A win will match them up with top-seeded DePaul on Sunday. Lastly, just hours after getting shut out by Oregon at the Tony Gwynn Classic in San Diego, the baseball team's bats awoke in a 10-5 rout of host San Diego State on Saturday. The team combined to hit 4 home runs in the game as Mikael Ali Mogues, Al Molina, Mike Alessio, and Joe Potaslenko all went yard. The team will head back down to Florida for their annual spring break trip coming up. First up, they'll play in the Cox Diamond Invitational this weekend in Pensacola. Their first game there is scheduled for 2 p.m. Friday against the Troy Trojans. That's all for your Seton Hall Sports Update. I'm Tim Best. Now back over to Lewis and Bryn with more of the news you need to know.
Thanks, Tim. Yesterday's Ash Wednesday Mass marks the beginning of Lent here at Seton Hall. The Mass was celebrated by Father Robert Suzuko, and many students and faculty turned out to participate. As is customary, Seton Hall will not be serving meat on Fridays in any of the dining venues located on campus until after the Easter break.
Professor Hugh Dugan, a sharply distinguished visiting scholar and fellow at the School of Diplomacy and International Relations, appeared before the United Nations General Assembly to speak on behalf of the Convention Against Enforced Disappearance, which is a crime against humanity. Professor Dugan noted to the General Assembly that, although retired from the UN, I'm not disappeared, I'm still alert, disturbed, and motivated by this issue, and I'm motivated by the attention that the convention brings to it.
Now we'll head over to Leanna with your 5-day forecast. Leanna?
Hello, this is Leanna Agresta with your 5-day weather forecast. Today we see partly cloudy skies with a high of 49 and a low of 28 degrees. On Friday, there will be some snow showers in the morning with a high of 40 and a low of 22. On Saturday, it will be mostly sunny with a high of 43 and a low of 30. Sunday, we will have mostly cloudy skies with a high of 55 and a low of 39. And on Monday, we will have partly cloudy skies with a high of 58 and a low of 42. That's all for your 5-day forecast. I'm Leanna Gressa. Now back to Brennan Lewis with more of the news you need to know.
Graduating seniors are still reeling over the announcement that graduation will be held at the PNC Bank Art Center, located in Holmdel, New Jersey. Instead of holding 3 ceremonies on campus and offering very limited seating options, the university's decision will allow the class of 2017 to graduate together in the presence of all their friends and loved ones. Director of Academic Events Bernadette McVeigh said in a statement to the Suttonian, the university heard the concerns of the students and their families.
The Seton Hall community is excited to welcome the Honorable Walter Veltroni on March 14th in the University Library Beck Rooms at 6 p.m. He will discuss Italy's cultural role in the international debate on migration. Dr. Gabriella Romani and Dean Andrea Bartoli will host the event, sponsored by the Alberto Italian Studies Institute and the School of Diplomacy and International Relations. Veltroni is an accomplished writer, journalist, politician, and film director. He was elected to the Italian Chamber of Deputies in 1987 and served as Italy's Minister of Cultural Assets and Activities. He also served as the mayor of Rome, Italy from June 2001 to February 2008.
This concludes our broadcast of Pirate News. I'm Bryn Connolly.
And I'm Louis Olvera. Thank you for watching and have a great day.